What's up, y'all? It's Too Small to Ball. I know it's been a minute. It's been like a week, I think. I'm gonna start posting more frequently, actually, again. There's been a lot of busy things going on. Anyways, let's get right into what I was gonna talk about. For those who have been following the NBA the past 2 weeks, you'll realize a lot of starting five of teams who are considered contenders or playoff bound, whatever, more like contenders, are resting their starters, I would say. Out of at least 2 to 5 of them are being actually rested, and it's strange because when you when you see that, I'm not all big for like resting. I want to see players play. I think it's a conspiracy for me that a lot of players are like secretly boycotting the schedule, because if you look at people's certain team schedules, it kind of has it's very condensed where you have to play. It's not enough rest, and a lot of people are going to say they're millionaires, they don't need a rest, blah blah blah, but they are humans. And if you know, millionaires do rest. They choose. That's the only way they can be successful, is having a functional brain. So the NBA putting product out there and not being able to perform to its peak potential day and night, whatever, because due to the fact of that all the games are so close to each other with no real rest break, and there's no real practice. You hear this a lot. It's always like, oh, we don't have enough time to practice. We don't have enough time to practice. I get it. Yeah, y'all professionals. Y'all probably don't need to practice. Y'all got film sessions, more than practice. They choose those kind of things, shoot arounds, whatever, because they don't want to burn players out. This sounds like an excuse, but if you really think about it, it's really not. It's really more like the care of the person. Like, you got to put yourself in their shoes. It's a journey getting to $1 million. These people had to work out their bodies. They super freak athletes. We get it. There's no excuse, really, to the ignorant people. I believe they say there's no excuse for them, but for me, I learned that to be a billionaire, like I said, you have to have a functional, or millionaire, let's say, because LeBron's the only billionaire in the NBA, but you need to have the functional mentality, and the strength, and that comes from rest, and these dudes, like I said, work out a lot. They're on the they're on the court playing 48 minutes up and down, running up and down the court, full sprints, full all that stuff. Your body needs time to recover. So I'm with the players if you're going to sit out, because to be honest with you, you realize LeBron James did post this past week. You can go to his IG. He posted this past week's schedule, which consists of, besides the Fires, which was a Spurs makeup game, but it forced 3 sets of back-to-backs in 10 days. They had 7 games in 10 days. You put that in, you think about that. You think about, but and LeBron set out because he got hurt, whatever. Some people would say he actually faked his injury because he knew this was going to be an issue for his body, or he's poking at the league like, yo, what is this? What's going on? I'm a Laker fan, so I'm not going to be biased fully, but I will say the Lakers do have the toughest schedule in ending the season. They have one of the toughest ones. And to go 7 games in 10 days is crazy. Even the NFL, it's not just about basketball. Even the NFL, or, I don't even watch NFL like that, but I know even in their times or whatever, they have weeks breaks. They have, because they really need to recover. They're getting hit. They're really running. It's really physical. So I really understand that makes more sense for them too. But I'm looking at it like the league, as far as the NBA goes, needs to understand you're still running on these knees, you're jumping on these ankles, you're doing everything with your shoulders, all that stuff right there. It takes time to obviously heal back, rest up. You need it. The only way you can heal your body is resting. And I'm not just saying they're gonna sleep all day or anything like that. We talking about just like, if the league think about spreading, this is my idea. I think the league should spread the season out further than keep it all the way till June. I think we should go a little past June, and that way you have the perfect product on the floor, fresh, at peak performance. You don't got to worry about it, because you give somebody 2-day rest after games, you're going to realize they going to actually perform. Hell, we might even get Kawhi on the floor doing that. But you see what I'm saying? Like, you gotta think of it like that. You're not losing money. I know baseball. I salute the baseball players a lot because I didn't know they play 100+ games in a season. That's crazy. But I salute them a lot. I really do. They play back to backs. They be having like 3 games in a row, 4 games in a row sometimes. Those schedules is crazy to me. That's just my opinion on that. But going back to the basketball situation, I think the league should think about it. I think they should really go and think. Not don't shorten games. Don't take games away. Because a lot of people's like, oh, we would never have did that back in the day. You don't got to shorten. You don't got to shorten the season. Let's extend the season. Keep the same amount of games. Just give them extra days of rest and maybe practice because the ratings are down because there's players sitting out. There's players not performing. You're like, oh, why are you not giving effort? Because they're tired. That's the issue. They're tired. These players are not trying to kill themselves because they want to play in the playoffs. They want to be available. So they're going to preserve during this game. You know what I mean? So it's just a weird situation. I just think that's my idea. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments what they should do about that. I don't think they should shorten games at all. I'm not big on rest neither. I'm not big on load management. I'm not big on none of that. I really just believe we can eliminate load management by extending the season. Period. You're not giving up the summer. You still got I know a lot of people like the Olympics and whatever, all this extra stuff, but that stuff is come on, y'all. We can work. They can work it out. They'll figure it out. It's the playoffs. Playoffs would be most likely in there too. But on to further recent news, y'all know I'm gonna give y'all the quick. We got to shout out Kobe White, man. He came Saturday and served my Lakers, and I looked today. He beat the Nuggets too. Yeah, I said he had 37 points. And I'm looking, and I seen his past 10 games. You see his points are going up, 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 up. And the kid is 2 weeks in a row player of the week now. So we got to salute Kobe White. It's like another Tyrese Maxey situation going on. They have Zoe still. I don't know what the situation with Zoe is right now currently, but they when they had DeMar DeRozan and Zach LaVine, you could tell what's eating at people minutes. And a lot of people are surprised, like, oh shoot, he's actually balling. Yeah, because he actually has a ball in his hands, and now somebody got to step up. Somebody got to run the team. Somebody got to want to play the game. You got Josh Giddey, and then you got Kobe White. Those are 2 perfect pieces to start building around, in my opinion. So shout out to Kobe White for doing his thing. I'm not no hater. I like the Bulls. I'm starting to I like his game a little bit. I'm paying attention more. Guarantee I'm paying attention to that. The Lakers on a 3-game losing streak. Everybody just came back Saturday. Everybody, LeBron, Rui came back from his knee. Speaking of Rui, I want y'all to think this through with me. Walk this with me. I need y'all to go, when y'all get off of here, if you didn't notice, don't he look slimmer to y'all within 3 weeks he been out? I saw the game on Saturday, and I'm like, he wasn't looking like that 3 weeks ago. He looked slimmer to me, I know people probably changing diets. I know there's some old Ozempic out there, but it's just strange to me. He looks slimmer. His arms look smaller, but it's strange. I don't know. Y'all let me know. I might be tripping. But anyways, yeah, you got him back, and you got LeBron back from his week and a half, 2 weeks, groin issue, and even then, these games you can see are being coasted because even though we dropped to the 4th seed right now, I don't see it being a problem holding it down. I don't see it creating an issue as long as we in the playoffs and not in the play-in. That's how I see it. I think the Lakers, they can try to push for that 2nd seed, but at the same time, it's like, why? Why go full on and try to do this? But let's see what happens these last 7. They got 7 games left or something, 7 games left. Let's see what happens. There's no panic. Everybody come. We in LA. We're not used to losing, but let's just say the Cavs have been losing too. They were the number 1 team in the league for a cool minute. They got on a 4-game losing streak. I don't know where their streak is at now because I have not checked. Hopefully they won something, but it seems like when the Lakers start losing, all hell break loose because we got Luka and LeBron. Now LeBron is back. Everybody can relax, and The Lakers did not play anybody in the Bucks. It was Bronny James Day. That was on Thursday. So y'all got to realize that too. That was the start of the losing streak. Then you got Saturday's no excuse besides the fact that they're trying to work their way back in. Then today you got beat by the Magics. Slightly better energy on the defensive side, but still wasn't there fully like we are used to. So we have to give them those games. It's been 2 games since everybody been back. Now let's move on to the next game, which I don't know. I gotta look at their schedule. I think they play Wednesday. Yeah, they play Wednesday. So let's see how this goes. That's my quick little update with y'all for real quick. So I know it's been a minute. So y'all let me know what y'all think about the idea of the league expanding the season, not with games, but expanding the days of the season. We don't need more games. We just need more rest days. Y'all let me know in the comments what y'all think about that. Also, y'all let me know what y'all bracket is, man. Y'all let me know who do y'all see besides OKC being number 1, who do y'all see finishing number 2 through 5 in the West? Because it's tight. It's a tight race. Y'all let me know. Because the East, we already know it's already going to be what it is over there. The West is what looks way more interesting right now. I do want to see Anthony Edwards in the playoffs, y'all. I really do. So he in the play-in, I hope he got to get this dub because I need him to take the Nuggets out. Anyways, it's Too Small to Ball. Like, share, subscribe. I'm out.